Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us for our final offering for your Tuesday. Looking forward to this show because Launch Party, as you may or may not know, is all about bringing you some of our recent launches, having a bit of a second bite of the cherry if you like. And I'm super excited actually because there's one particular launch that I haven't yet seen, which we are going to be having a look at first as it happens during this show. So a great opportunity for you to dive in, pick something up that you might have missed, or indeed if you did see one of these launches and you didn't get it, you're thinking, oh, I wish I had, then this is the show to be able to do it. We've also got some little previews coming up for you as well towards the end of the show, so if you want a bit of a sneak peek as to what is to come as far as new launches are concerned, we can do that for you too. Just before we get into it as well, worth bearing in mind that we are celebrating National Craft Month, of course. No surprise there. Over on the website, you will find that code NCMPaper40 is the code. It's the best thing to do is you go to the website, click on the little tab, which will show you the code, and it will show you what you can use that code on. Loads of different papercraft goodies there for you to get 40% off. And in case you didn't know, top of the show, we're back this weekend. Live shows on Saturday with George, who hopefully you saw in the last couple of shows. And of course, Second Chance Sunday returns as well on Sunday as a pre-recorded offering. So we are back 7 days a week. It's very, very exciting. Do spread the word about the weekends because we've brought them back, so make sure you're there. This next couple of hours going to be amazing, as I said, because we get to look at some of the most recent launches and I get to work with somebody who I feel like, in fact, I think I know the last time we worked together was either October or November of last year, Lily, is that correct?
Do you know what it was? It was the first week of October last year.
I thought it was around then.
I've not seen him since.
No.
Well, not quite. That bit might not be true. But yeah, October last year. So it's definitely going to be a fabulous show. I'm ready. I'm raring to go for the dad jokes. I'm bracing myself already. I'm sure there's going to be a barrage of those coming my way. But it's a launch party. We were all confused last week because last week launch party was on Wednesday. This week it's definitely Tuesday. It's definitely our proper launch party day, and we've got a plethora of goodies coming your way. Cannot wait to start off with that fantastic launch that Ben's already alluded to. But lots more coming up, and we will have another cheeky look at that fantastic Bookworm collection. So lots to stay tuned in for. Yeah, absolutely right. The Bookworm has been so popular today. We've got like double figures left if you want the showstopper with the free paper pad, but very, very busy that has been today. Get in touch, say hello, ask any questions, anything you want to see, please let us know. You know, if there's something on the show that we haven't shown and you want us to flick through it and we can show it to you, let us know. Any questions you've got, please ask. Well, let's ask Lily. Anything to do with any of the products on the show, anything you're stuck with currently, any crafty conundrums, please fire those in. Let's make it nice and interactive because we have got superstar Susie on the socials. Woo-hoo. So woohoo, let's get her working hard. Come on, let's get her Susie.
Tapping away.
Tap.
Pamela joins us saying hi to Lily and Ben, CCV, CC Warehouse, and this lovely community of artists and wonderful people. Mary Beth Dawes says hello from Minnesota. Zoe Carver says good evening all from me and Brian. And Nana Kim 54 says good afternoon everyone. Just a few little mentions before we get started with the Charm of the Sea. Now this was the Sheena launch from last week. I think Nicola did say, or someone did say to me in my ear, that I was going to love this collection, and I've looked through the stamps and the dies that we've got with this collection, and I do absolutely love it. Did you know I love a lighthouse? I love a lighthouse. Well, hopefully you'll love the first demo in that case then. Oh, are you going to light it up with a lighthouse? Going to light it up, absolutely. It's such a gorgeous collection. You'd expect nothing less from Sheena. The showstopper that you can get here is brilliant because you get everything as far as the brand new Charm of the Sea is concerned. We also give you your matte black cardstock. You buy that within the bundle and you get your multi-purpose card for free. But let's have a look at some of the dies that you're going to get within this set. First up, Out to Sea. I absolutely love that. The little fence as you kind of lead down. Imagine like you walk sort of down the sand dunes towards the beach there. Oh yeah. Looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? That's your first little die that you're going to get within this set. Lighthouses. Oh, the little sea. These are like little sea charms. Yeah, they're like your little metal charms. So if you cut them from your lovely sort of silver card, they're going to like charms. That looks so cute. Hence the name of the collection, Charm of the Sea. There you go. See. All makes sense. Sea. Charms of the Sea. It started already. There's your sailboat. You've also got. Oh, there we go. You've got your sea. You know what? Like, seagull lovely in this collection, but being a lad from the seaside. Yeah, they're not the best, are they? I feel like seagulls have like picked up a bit of an attitude over the last sort of 15
Yeah.
10 years, like nicking your chips, nicking your pasties and stuff.
Yeah, and they're huge. They're absolutely, you know, if you see some of the seagulls, sees it, and the size of a small child, they could carry you away.
Yeah.
They're terrifying. I don't like a seagull. In this collection, they're absolutely lovely.
They are. And I've told this story probably a million times on there before, but if you ever go to Sidmouth and walk along the seafront there, I think it's still there. If you see like a splash of like white paint just at the top end of the promenade there, that would be my brother-in-law who made all of that mess along the seafront, where he was walking back from the DIY store a few years ago, and he had paint in one hand, pasty in the other hand, chomping on his pasty. Seagull dove to kind of get the pasty. He swung with a tin of paint, top came off, and went all over the road.
There you go, claim to fame, their little art installation on the seafront.
Hey, that's the thing. If it had been done by somebody famous, could have like claimed that to be like a work of art.
Absolutely.
So those are your charms of the sea, and then you get all of these beautiful stamp scenes as well. So that stunning lighthouse, shine a light. You're going to be getting, oh, let me show you this one here as well. Look at that beautiful lighthouse. Again, you get all of the sentiments to go with this as well. I would be lost without you. Yes, you've also got the beach is my happy place. Let your light shine. And then you've also got let light shine out of darkness. And then a very simple one which just says, hello.
Hello.
There is one also that just says, the beach.
Oh.
This is really cute as well. I love that. A bit more sort of scenic, if you like. You know, looking out from the sand dunes there, that beautiful seaside scene. You've got your sea, air and sun sentiment, and then you've got your beach bliss. And this. Oh, is that South Shields, is it?
Yeah, it is,
okay. Trying to think where that looks sort of like down my way. Well, I know it is South Shields.
It's definitely South Shields. Don't try and make it down from the south. It is South Shields.
I haven't been to South Shields yet. Maybe I should go there. If it's as beautiful as Sheena's made it look, I should definitely go.
Well, it does look very nice on there.
Give it a visit.
I'll give it that.
Where's this then? Oh, is it?
Holy Island, yeah.
Lindisfarne.
Yeah. I've been there, I think.
Is that where you have to get the ferry across?
Yeah.
That's Northumberland, isn't it, I think?
Yes, Northumberland, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where there's all the puffins? Oh, I'm thinking of the Farne Islands. Oh, I'm sorely mistaken. All same sort of area. General area.
But you've got Embracing the Ebb and Flow with those beautiful boats, and then you've got your Sea Therapy. So those are all of your new stamps and dies within the set. You're also going to receive, as I've said, 40 sheets of your matte black cardstock. That you pay for within the bundle, and then we give you 60 sheets of your card for absolutely nothing. Let us know if you've already picked this up. Let us also know if you are picking it up tonight. I know a lot of people bought this when it was launched last week. Barbara R joins us. Hilary joins us with Holly Collie. Hello, woof. Alcha joins us. Also, Stephen Nicole says, afternoon to Lily and Ben. And Mary Beth Dawes says, hi Lily, it is great watching you. Well, let's have a look and see what Lily is going to do. So you're going to create a card with a lighthouse.
I have to. I have to say I absolutely love this lighthouse. There is two, and I've gone for the Guided Home stamp set for this particular card that we're going to create. Love the fact that in our packaging there, we've got that absolutely gorgeous sample on the front there. If you want to copy that, completely recreate that as your first card or just a little bit of inspiration, then by all means, you can absolutely go ahead and do that. Now, when it comes to all of these stamps within the collection, it's the same with all the stamp sets. They are really high quality photopolymer stamps. What we mean by that is the highest form of clear stamps that we can get. They're nice and thick, so you're not going to peel these off the sheet and they're going to stretch all over the place. They're quite nice, solid, strong stamps. It's going to give you a lovely stamped impression onto your card. So I have to say as well, they smell absolutely beautiful. Only true stamp lovers will know exactly what I mean.
You stamp sniffer, you.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh yeah, it does smell lovely. So that's a photopolymer stamp, and all we've gone ahead and done is we've taken some of our alcohol marker card. Now, anybody that tuned in last week, I kept forgetting to order this card. Don't worry, Friday, I remember now. I've got my hands on this fabulous...
Okay, because we've got new alcohol card, haven't we?
New alcohol marker card. So basically, it's our new Nina, if you like.
Right.
So if you remember Nina from a few years ago, it's the same sort of card as that. Great for any of your alcohol markers, whether it's going to be your tri-blends like we'll use here, whether it's your illustrators, whether it's going to be your classics, any sort of alcohol-based pen, this is the card to go for. It's going to give you the best blend. It's going to give you that seamless blend. Like we'd use our watercolour cardstock for our watercolour mediums, like our paints, our aqua pens. This is the card that we use for all of our alcohol markers. dark and medium. It's going to give you those fabulous finished results. I know Sheena will quite often use her water-based mediums to paint, so I thought we'll do something a little bit different, and we'll go for a bit of alcohol pen colouring just to show how you can use lots of different mediums with these beautiful stamps. So you can of course be guided by the shading on that packaging. If you're not sure of what colours the different areas there need to be, then just have a little look at that image there, and that's a great little reference guide to start you off. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my tri-blend brush pens. So I'll start off with my dark red blend, and if you've never seen a tri-blend before, same sort of idea, whether it's our brush nib tri-blends or whether it's our regular tri-blends that come in the black barrel. You've got your 3 pens in one, as I like to think of it as. You've got your light, your medium and your dark. Blend them together, you're going to get those lovely shaded results by just using the 1 pen. So starting off with our lightest of the 3 pens, this one is from our dark red blend, and we're just going to start off with this top section here of the lighthouse. Now we're going to go in with that lightest colour tone. You can see we've got that lovely fine point to our brush nib onto there, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a technique where we call preserving the highlight. So we're going to leave a little bit of that area uncoloured without any of that red pen onto there. If any of you have done the Academy of Colour, I'm sure you'll remember Leann talking to you about this technique of preserving the highlight. So all I'm doing is I'm using that lovely brush nib to just flick inwards, making sure I don't quite join the 2 sides of that colouring together to give us that little highlight onto that section there.
The fact that you're preserving the highlight on something with a highlight.
There you go. Oh dear, honestly, this show could be a long show when it comes to the old dad jokes. Nicholas said, I did say I was ready for them. I'm not sure I am as ready as I thought I was.
You've had 5 months off from me. Is it 5 months?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, October.
4 and a bit months.
Absolutely, and on those shows, they put me in the corner. It was when I was sat down at the table. Do you remember Craft Your Stash?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was yes, just before, was it just before
the week before birthday, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, blimey.
I know, it feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
That does.
It does. So
we did a couple together, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did the Monday, Tuesday, I think, if I remember rightly.
Did you do, I'm trying to think which one
Glue School and Stamping, was that it?
Stamping, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow-wee.
Yeah, so I've had a long break from the dad jokes. I say a long break, of course. The dad jokes are ever present whenever.
I know, and you're always watching.
Always watching, absolutely. Lots and lots of dad jokes, as always. But yeah, Craft Your Stash.
Oh dear.
I know, but doesn't time fly? It's scary, isn't it?
Just whilst we're watching, Karen's joined us saying, hi Ben, Lilly and everyone, from a very lovely day in Croydon.
Ooh.
Had a lovely walk today. Pat says, hi Lilly, Ben and everyone from New Jersey. Lost track of time. That hour went quickly. It did.
It did for us too.
Kirsty D says, hello everyone. I'm watching whilst having some pancakes. What's on your pancakes, Kirsty D? What are you having?
Yeah, let us know, sweet or savoury. Any toppings?
Are you pancaking tonight?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I didn't realise it was pancake day until this morning.
Here's the thing. I sort of knew, then forgot, and then halfway through, I think it was the last show, I was like, oh, it's pancake day.
Yeah. So that totally missed me back. Is it usually in February, or is it me that... Or is it usually February?
I feel like Shrove Tuesday normally does fall in February.
It must be because is Easter late this year, I think.
Easter is late. I think Easter's April, isn't
I
it?
think. Yeah, that'll be why.
Well, yeah, Shrove Tuesday is like getting... It is, isn't it?
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. But it's using up all of your bits and bobs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So today's like... Oh, it's tomorrow the start of Lent.
It'll be tomorrow because today's Fat Tuesday.
Ash Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? So 40 days. Does that mean it's then 40 days till Easter?
Yeah, so what date will that make Easter? Oh,
what date is it today? 4th of March today, isn't it?
4th of March?
So 30 days from tomorrow.
Oof. Anybody got the abacus that they can get out for us?
For 26, it will be... So Easter will be like will Easter not be like the 5th of April then?
Nicola said, can we not Google it? We're not sat at a computer, Nicola. Come on. Is this not the job of a producer?
That doesn't work. Easter Sunday is the 20th.
Is that a Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good Friday is the 18th. That doesn't work out, does it?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, who knows?
Who knows? But we do know today's Shrove Tuesday, but
it is.
I didn't know until this morning, so no pancakes, unfortunately.
And Mardi Gras as well, as a lot of people have told us.
Ah, yes, of course.
So, happy Shrove Tuesday, happy Pancake Day, happy Mardi Gras. If you're having pancakes tonight, please keep your comments coming. What you having?
So, are you having pancakes, Ben, or?
Well, I know the family are, because I had to go to the supermarket in between shows to get the ingredients, plus Nutella, So I know they'll be having Nutella. I'm not massively bothered, Lily, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge... I mean, I like a pancake, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a huge pancake
I
fan.
enjoy the art of flipping a pancake.
Are you a good flipper?
I am fairly decent at flipping, I'd like to say. Because you've got to do it, haven't you? You've got to flip the pan if you're going to do it. There's no point.
Yeah, you
like
can't
when Laura
just do
does it,
this.
she sort of just gets the spatula out and turns it over. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, if you're going to do a pancake, you're going to have to do it properly, I'm afraid. Yeah. Even if it does end up on the floor, but all part of the fun.
Yeah, this pancake's a bit crunchy. Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah, bit of mud in there. Oh dear. Bit of dust. Oh, it'll be fine. Slather it in toppings. No one will know.
If you were pancaking, what would you be? Would you be savoury or sweet?
Oh, sweet, definitely.
You would?
Absolutely, yeah. Some sort of spread. Maybe peanut butter, actually.
Peanut butter's a nice shout, actually.
Do like my peanut butter and banana. Peanut butter and banana is always a good one.
Oh, that's a nice one, yeah.
Yeah, shame I don't have any pancakes at home, isn't it?
Oh. You could,
well,
you go
said,
via Tesco, didn't you?
I could, but quite frankly,
bothered.
Nicola, by the time I get home, can I be bothered to do pancakes? Probably not.
No.
Probably not, yeah. It'll probably be about 8 o'clock by the time I get home, so.
Susie's just saying, we have different pancakes in the States. Yours are what we would call crepes. Yeah, because your pancakes in the States are more like what I would call Scotch pancakes. They're a lot bigger, a lot thicker.
Oh,
and
yes.
ours are like thinner, like the French crepes. So would you rather
all the big questions coming in tonight, Ben. I don't know if I can cope with this at this time of an evening.
It's too much, isn't it?
Oh, it is, isn't it? Blimey, I need to lie down after this show. I don't know about pancakes.
A crepe or a pancake? I'd rather probably have a Scotch pancake, I think. Probably like an American one.
Are you talking about like the ones that you pop in your toaster?
Yeah.
Because I have got some of those in the freezer,
actually. There you go. Get some of them on the go tonight.
Yeah, a bit of peanut butter.
Yeah. Banana.
Good to go. Yeah. Yeah.
Kirsty D's having Nutella, strawberries and whipped cream on her pancakes.
Ooh, very nice.
Patricia Day said, I had mine at lunchtime filled with black currants.
Ooh, I do like black currants.
And Don says, my favourite is pecan pancakes with real butter and warm maple syrup.
Ooh. Wow.
And Janelda says, waiting for my Child of the Sea showstopper to show up. So excited to get it. It will be fun mixed with my Seize the Day. Yeah, that is a good shout, actually. There's a few collections you could mix and match with this, isn't there?
Definitely, yeah. I do love the Seize the Day collection. Of course, you've got all the papers in there as well, if you want to mix and match those in. Now, I could spend the rest of the show colouring that quite easily, quite happily, but we want to get more than one demo in, let's be honest. So I'll bring in one that I have done a little bit earlier. I have to say this mat is very sticky. Who was that? Leann, looking at you. Then finished colouring that one just by using some of our tri-blend brushes. So we've used our red, we've used our brown greys, we've used some of our dull green blend and some of our tan blend for the gate in the house as well. Nice and easy to pop that together, just using a few of those tri-blends to start to bring that image to life. And it really does have real depth to it by colouring it using your alcohol pens. What we have done as well is we've taken our ice blue blend and we've just gone around the edges. Quite difficult to see that on there. We can't quite see it. Go on the close-up, see if we can have a little look.
Oh, I think you can.
Ah, yeah, there it is, just
now.
around the edge. Gives it a nice sort of halo, just really sets it off lovely by using your ice blue.
What was that? The
ice blue blend.
Okay.
So it's just the lightest one. So you know you've got your three shades within your tri-blend. It's the lightest of your ice blue blend. You can do it with a grey, you can do it with a blue. Any sort of pale colour that's going to set that off quite nicely will work. Now all we're going to do is we're going to take, and I know you are getting this as part of your showstopper, some of your black cardstock, and we're just going to pop our coloured piece onto a thin matten layer of that black. It's about 1/8 of an inch bigger than our piece that we've actually stamped and coloured onto. So we'll just line that up, make sure we've got a nice even border around the edge, just like so. And then a very simple card for this one. We've taken some blue cardstock, we've matted that once again onto some of our white cardstock, and we'll on some of our black cardstock, sorry, and then we've got some of that multi-purpose card that's also part of that showstopper, and we've created our card base by using that white card, and then we'll just glue our matte and laid background there onto that piece. Of course, you could be creating your own backgrounds with your inks, with your watercolour paints, but just for a nice, quick, simple and easy make, just using some of the coloured card that I'm sure all of you guys at home will have plenty of in your crafty stash, just to build up your card base. I'm struggling to get this straight. Come on now, Lily, focus, get your eyes in centre. There we go. Finally got there in the end. It's of course much easier. If you use a wet glue, it's a lot easier to get that lined up, and you've got that little bit of wiggle room. Now we'll leave that to one side and we'll bring in some of the other elements from the collection, just because these dies are absolutely gorgeous. It'd be rude not to use them, quite frankly. So we'll go with our Out to Sea die set, which is this lovely sort of border. Works with all the images in the collection, an absolute treat. So we'll use that just to frame our image nicely. So we'll pop our little border onto there, just a little scrap of black cardstock, and we'll just tape that down into position, just like so. And then we've got the charms as well. I'm not going to use our cheeky little seagull. I think we'll use the matching. I thought the dice weren't in there for a second. I had a bit of a panic. It's stuck together. We'll use the little lighthouse charm to match nicely with our image. So we'll find that one. There he is. And you have even got like the little loop on the end there. So if you do want to thread it through ribbon, then of course you can do that. Looks lovely if you tie a ribbon bow and just pop your little charm underneath, just like you would with a proper metal charm. But you've got the ability now to create your own in any sort of colour of cardstock. If you want to give it that really strong finish as well, cut it from some of your metallic cardstock like your gold or your silver mirror, and then just layer a few together to really build up that strength and give it a real depth to your lovely little charm. So we'll run that through our die cutting machine, taping that into position just to make sure that it doesn't move as it goes through the machine. And then that's going to give us our little border here. So we can just pop that out, ease that out of the die, just like so. So we'll grab our pokey tool and then we'll just take that border out, and it works lovely as a silhouette in your black cardstock, does this one.
Yeah, I was just saying the thin black macking layer really makes that lighthouse pop as well.
Does it make a difference? Yeah, I have to say I love my black cardstock. Use tons and tons of black card. It's in probably just about every demo. I think one demo it's not in tonight, but I think the other three I do use black card. I use it so often. It really does make even the brightest of colours, it doesn't dull them down, it does the total opposite, it makes them sing, doesn't it? Absolutely fabulous cardstock to be using on so many of your different makes. So we'll grab our little border there, and that's just going to go onto the bottom.
Cute.
Just going to trim that left hand side there and the right hand side, or should we have it overlapping?
Oh yeah, why not?
Shall we? Go on then. Let's go across the edges of the card. So we're going to take our tape pen. Our dotty tape pen is going to be perfect for this. So of course you could use your tacky glue, but just to give us that instant stick, your dotty tape pen is going to be perfect for that. So just some of this onto the back of our die cut. If you tuned into our masterclass last Monday, Debbie was talking all things adhesives. We did a little bit of a glue school segment, so that's a great one to watch back if you are struggling on knowing which adhesive to use when. And that's just going to go into the bottom section there.
On that note as well, just to say on our Saturday shows there'll be lots of those crafty clinics, so we'll be tackling. I'm sure glues will come up sooner rather than later. It's Gemini's this weekend though. So any questions you've got about your machines, think about those ready for Saturday, and Debbie will be getting ready to answer those. Maybe, I don't know, plate combinations or you know, what differences between the machines, that kind of thing. Whatever you want to ask. There's no such thing, and I know we say this, but we mean it, no such thing as a silly question. Absolutely,
so agreed.
Feel free to ask away.
At the end of the day, if you're thinking it, quite frankly, chances are someone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Yeah. So get those questions in.
That's it.
I'm excited about Saturdays, I have to say. Very excited.
Yeah, and a fresh new show as well. Make it Saturday, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Make it Saturdays.
It's called Nicola.
Nicola, we can't say that. We can't say that. We won't say that.
It's called Make It Saturday, not. She just said if you say it quickly, Make It Saturday. It sounds like Naked Saturday. There will be nobody getting naked. It will be everyone fully clothed, and it will be everyone crafting. Nobody getting naked. Nicola.
Well, I'm not in this weekend, so anyone can do as they please. Just the weekends I'm in, no naked Saturdays, please,
yeah, exactly.
fully clothed.
We'll just be making stuff.
But you're not in this weekend, Ben, I'm not in this weekend, so it's Nicola's problem, not ours.
I'm doing one, actually. I think the second week or the third week I'll be in on that one. But I will also be fully clothed, so don't worry.
Yes. I think you're doing one where, well, I'll be there, I think.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks on Saturday.
Yes.
Oh, is it me and you?
Yeah. I'm on the last two, maybe the second as well.
Oh, okay. Well,
all of them apart from this weekend.
Yeah, well,
But,
we'll make sure that we're both fully clothed for that
Definitely not
show.
a Naked Saturday. It's about make it. I'm going to have to really enunciate when I say that from now on. Make it Saturdays. Anyway, before this conversation goes down the pan anymore, we'll finish off that card. We've got our lovely little our lighthouse poking out under there, and that is our finished card. Really simple, using that fantastic collection from Sheena, our Charm of the Sea, but just showing how you can use any sort of colouring medium to colour those beautiful images. Absolutely love it.
That is brilliant. I'll recap on everything you're going to get in there in a second. Few comments coming through. Lots of people having pancakes tonight. Stephen says, forgot pancake day was today. I love flipping pancakes.
Oh!
We used to, I don't know if I ever told you, I used to work on the radio.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, do tell us about it. I've not heard this one before.
And back in the day, in Aylesbury, there used to be a pancake relay race in the town square.
Only down south.
Did not do that up here.
No.
And all the local businesses would get together.
Oh my gosh.
And we were the pancake flipping champions
Wow.
of Aylesbury. Yeah, you have to walk and flip, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't that far, it was probably, I don't know, 30 yards. But you had to like flip so many times before you got to the next kind. And if you drop your pancake, you then have to go back to the start and go again.
Blimey.
So it was a thing of like trying to get the pace, but also making sure that you didn't drop your pancake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the adult version of an egg and spoon.
Yes, very much like that.
It is.
I remember egg and spoon races back at school in the day.
Yeah, they were good fun.
Did anyone else used to hold the spoon a little bit lower down?
You try, and then someone would catch you. You'd be looking around. Can they see me? Can they not? Quick.
Yeah.
We're both very competitive. This does not surprise me at all.
We should have a Crafters TV Sports Day.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Shouldn't we?
Can we?
We should do egg and spoon.
Is Johnny still in the office? Can we ask him?
I think he's gone.
Oh.
Sack race.
Yeah. Three-legged race.
Three-legged race. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go with you on that one because
you can do
the two runners together.
Yeah, we've got to win that.
Reckon we'd speed through that.
Imagine we're quite different heights. That might scupper us.
Oh yeah.
But we'll get into training. We'll be fine. We've got plenty of time.
What other things were there at sports day? I'm trying to remember. Sack race.
Egg and spoon.
Egg and spoon.
Javelin.
Was there beanbag toss?
Yeah, we did stuff with bean bags. Yeah. Yeah. We had one as well where it was like a big sheet, like the parachute, and you had to run under that.
Oh,
that was quite
yeah,
good
I
fun.
remember that.
Yeah.
Was the one with the beanbag on your head? Or did I just make that up?
Oh, that sounds quite fun. Could run along with a beanbag on your head.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Tug of war!
Tug of war. Wheelbarrow race, yeah.
Oh, the race where you grab someone's legs.
Oh, this would be so much fun. So much fun.
Oh my gosh. We've definitely got to do this. We'll speak to Johnny.
Yeah, definitely.
Gareth has said, we've got pancakes tonight, just waiting for everyone to get home. I'm having strawberries and ice cream in mine. Zoe Carver, planning on having banana and Cadbury's milk chocolate spread on our pancakes.
Ooh, I love the way it's very specific in terms of the brand. It was that brand and that brand only.
Exactly right. And Diane says, Lily, I love your eyes today. Good job with the lashes.
Sorry, good job.
Yeah.
I did them myself. Yes, thank you very much.
Amanda says, pancake day, can't miss that. Stacey says, my husband makes the best pancakes and we order our syrup from Canada.
Wow.
They always taste better when someone else makes them.
True, very true.
Stephen says, Lily, are you a smooth or crunchy peanut butter girl?
Oh, Stephen, I like both, but usually smooth.
Okay. I like a bit of crunch in mine, Stephen. Not that you were asking, but... Amanda says, I'm watching you, then I will go and make pancakes. We are traditional. It's got to be sugar and lemons.
Oh, it is a good combo, I have to say.
And then PB Brew Martin says, the charm dye is wonderful. Hope many more charm dyes are launched in our future. Beautiful card, Lily says, Melanie D. And a few other things. Susie says, Sports Day, egg toss.
Egg toss? I'm not sure I like the sound of an egg toss.
That would be hard boiled, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Water balloon toss.
Water balloon toss?
And what about the pokey tool throw? We did that in the Summer Olympics, didn't we?
Craft Olympics,
I don't know if they'd let us do that again.
No, never again.
If you want this collection very quickly, those are your charms of the sea right here. So your sea charms. So we saw the lighthouse, but you've got the seagull, you've got your sailboat, and then you've got your shell there as well. And then all of these beautiful scenes. So let me try and remember. So this was Holy Island, did you say? That was based on with the boats. Then South Shields. I'm definitely going to go and visit South Shields now after that.
Take
warmer.
a photo and see if it looks like that stamp.
Yeah, I have to try and find that exact.
Yeah, that's your challenge for the summer.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I go visit when it gets a little bit warmer. Do we know where this one was then? The guided home. Right. So we're not sure where that one was, but that's the one that Lily's just used in her project. If you want to recreate that, this one apparently the shining light is the St Mary's Lighthouse in Whitley Bay. So, you know, all beautiful. It's nice as well, I think, particularly for our US viewers who, you know, want to get a bit of a snapshot of, you know, the beautiful beaches, the beautiful north, east, the beautiful beaches up here. You've got it within this collection. I think that is a really, really terrific die as well, out to sea, which Lily used with that last project. And just to say, if you are going for this matte black card, you'll see a lot of the guys using this in a lot of projects, so it's the kind of thing that you don't want to run out of. You're paying for this within the bundle, but then on top of that, we give you for free 60 sheets of your standard card. So it's a great way to pick up a new collection and pick up, you know, your kind of bread and butter when it comes to your cardstock for your craft room. £39.99 is the platinum price on this, or if you're in the US, it's $51.99. We've got a few questions and more comments coming in. I will get to those in just a few moments' time, but it's already 5:30. That first half hour has flown over, so let us have a short break, get those goodies checked out. That's very busy. This is also very busy. Remember, we'll touch on this in just a little while. We've got previews of new launches coming up for you too. And talking of new things, as I mentioned, this coming weekend, weekends are back. How, though, did we come up with the Saturday show? Here's how.
Right, guys, now we've been getting a lot of love from everybody since the start of the new year, but I just feel like there is even more we could give our viewers.
But we already give them entertaining shows, amazing offers, brilliant demos and in-depth craft-alongs. What more can we do?
Yes, but I still think we could give them more.
For Sarah, we're already live 3 shows a day, 5 days a week. I mean, what else are you thinking?
You're right. It looks like we might have to make it Saturdays.
That's right, join me over the next few Saturdays as we sit down, chat, craft and create live from the studio, giving you even more opportunities to watch and join in.
Want to catch some amazing deals at the weekend? Make it Saturday.
Want your chance to win some amazing prizes? Make it Saturday.
To virtually join us live and show us your makes? Make it Saturday.
Want to have a chance for us to solve your craft problems in our crafty clinic? Make it Saturday.
Want to vote for your favourite demo of the week? Make it Saturday.
So don't miss out on our brand new show, Make It Saturday, where the weekend comes to life.
Her name is Sarah, she is a glue girl, with glitter powder in her hair, and her crafting done with flair. She goes out running to start her morning, and then she's off to meet the team. Crafters teach a dream across the studio. We stop with Craig's own show, crafting flows from every pore. Who could ask for more? We're at Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your stash from. We're a Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You'll fall in love. Crafters Companion. Her name is Debbie, she is a diamond. Demonstrated in our store, but she always wanted more. And so then Sarah, she called her over to join the CCTV team. She was living out her dream, now wears a studio mic and says, oh, I like. She learned to craft from her Auntie Jean, and now she's on your screens. We're at Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion Passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You fall in love. Her name is Bernie. She loves her soft craft. And on a Tuesday she would go to the Crafters studio. She showed us sewing, stitching and quilting. On the show, softer side of life, but then the bosses caused a strike. They said the show must go, and Bernie thought, oh no. But by go, they meant move to Sunday for her very own show here at Crafters, Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters, Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You'll fall in love. Crafters Companion. You'll fall in love.
There we go, a little bit of musical entertainment for you. A few quick questions just before we move on to the next product. What is the size of the card Shine a Light? What was the size of that one?
Very good question. I shall find out for you now. It was 6.5 by 5.5. I have to say I usually do my card bases from an A4 sheet and just cut them down to size rather than using pre-made, but 5.5 by 6.5.
And Stacey's just asking, I feel like we covered this the other day, but again, it's kind of good to get everybody's take on this. But Stacey says, Ben, can you ask Lily, are there any tricks she uses to get mats and layers centred evenly?
Oh, that's a question we get so often. I have to say, practice does make perfect, like a lot of things. But my top tip would be your adhesive is crucial in terms of getting your mats and layers spot on. I did use a tape pen just there, but when I'm crafting at home, I have to say my go-to adhesive for my mats and layers has to be an all-purpose glue, because as soon as you put that cardstock down, when it is using a tape pen, it's pretty much stuck, so it's difficult to manoeuvre it into position if you're not happy with how it's centred. So by using a wet glue, it allows you to manoeuvre that into position. Another top tip as well is by using your glass mat. I always work, whether we're in the studio, whether I'm at home, I've always got my glass mat as my surface that I'm working onto, because you've got the grid lines onto that glass mat. So use the grid to help you sort of line stuff up, and that should help you an awful lot as well when it comes to centering stuff and getting those measurements even. Hopefully that helps.
Hi Rhonda, who's just joined us, saying hello my crafty friends. And Zoe says, Ben, you could use the egg-shaped blending sponges as the eggs.
Oh
for
my
our
gosh,
sports day.
yeah.
Oh, no, Nicola says she wants us to actually throw eggs at each other. The egg toss, by the way, Susie explains, you keep backing up and tossing the eggs until there is only one team left with an uncracked egg.
Oh.
That's the whole thing with the egg toss.
Gosh, wow. I've never heard of that before.
I haven't. Sounds fun, though.
Does sound fun. Add it to the list for Sports Day. The upcoming Crafters TV Sports Day.
Oh, the fact
live broadcast.
Yeah, we've decided on that we're doing this. We've not asked any permission from anyone, but...
Well, I'm giving permission.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Lily says so.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Lily says, oh, we'll just tell Johnny tomorrow, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Summer... Oh yeah, we'll do it on a Friday. Maybe when everyone goes home early on a Friday, we'll just go out and do it in the car park.
Yeah, Friday afternoon Sports Day.
Yes. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we could do it in Friday Night Live, couldn't we? There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. The whole Friday Night Live is just a sports day.
Yeah.
Me versus Lily.
Yeah, 2 hours. Absolutely exhausted by the end. 2 hours, absolutely brutal sports day, but it'll be good fun.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Right, guys, we're doing sports day. Can you all come in on Friday to do it? No, you're all right. We want to go home for the weekend. We're going to have a look at another collection which you might have missed recently, which is our Flower Paper Punch Showstopper. So the Showstopper here brings you a free set of tweezers within the bundle. And of course, again, best value for money if you are jumping in and grabbing it is to go for the Showstopper. And just a very different way again here for you to be able to create your flowers. I launched these with Craig. I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago, potentially, 2 weeks ago. But I feel like now we've kind of done these in paper punch form. We have given you all of the different options now for you to be able to create flowers so many different ways. what you get within this set is you get your first petal punch. This one is your 1.5 inch petal punch. You then also get your slightly smaller petal punch, which is that 1 inch. And again, you will get the papers with these, so you can choose what flowers you want to use, or if you decide that there's a particular paper pad you want to work with, then absolutely, knock yourself out, you can do that. Circle paper punch, that is a 1 inch size punch. You will also get your oval punch in there as well. Again, size on that is 1 inch, and then you've got your 1 inch scalloped circle punch 2. Then you get your little diddy ones. So this is a 3/8 of an inch daisy. Could also be used, of course, as your stamens for the centre of your flowers. And then you've got your 1/4 inch circle there as well. Within the deal, you get your paper pack. So as I said, you will have, I have no doubt, as I say, millions, millions of paper pads in your
Probably, yes. But hands held up for that one. Guilty as charged.
If you're like Lily, you will have millions. You will have lots to choose from, but we give you this paper pad here. So this includes all of those beautiful floral colours. There's white in there as well, so if you want to kind of ink onto that, you can. But if you want to work with other papers, you can. The size of this 5x7, and it's 78 GSM. You get your fringe scissors, which I know a lot of people bought individually. Great these, Lily, aren't they, for creating your stamens?
Yeah, for your stamens, you can do your little quilted flowers as well. A couple of those boards, the circle and the oval, the centre of those are being created using your fringe scissors. Just makes it so much easier. Rather than having to do tons and tons of tiny little snips, just use your fringe scissors and it's totally easy.
Stainless steel, once again, ergonomically designed, and as a lot of people said, great for shredding up your important documents as well.
Oh, yeah, good shout.
You also get for free within your Showstopper bundle your tweezers. So in there, your 4 sets of tweezers, flat end tip, straight point tip, your single point tip, and then your needle point tip included in there as well. Once again, that is the best value for money way to go, because you get everything plus the free tweezers. £38.40 or $56 is the price on that. If you just want to go for individual items, maybe you need to stock up on more of the paper, maybe you're interested in just getting the scissors on their own, shop the show to see all of those individual bits and bobs. But let's have a look at these with Lily. Just again, Lily, a very different way, isn't it, to be able to create flowers? And I think, again, for perhaps people who haven't got a lot of crafty stuff, maybe people haven't got machines yet, this is a nice way to be able to make flowers without a machine.
Absolutely, yeah. And with these, I love the fact that you've got all the individual petals. So it really is about building a flower rather than just layering up sort of sections of a flower. You've got each individual petal, so you've really got true creative freedom when it comes to creating all those different types of flowers. Whether they're going to be realistic flowers, whether they're going to be fantasy flowers, they're going to look absolutely gorgeous on all your cards, your home decor pieces, on the tops of gift boxes, gift bags. You've got lots and lots of opportunities by creating your own gorgeous paper flowers. Love the fact that as well you've got all that paper included, you've got all those gorgeous colour tones. Perfect GSM weight to use with these punches. You've got your colours for your foliage, all those different colours. So you are literally ready, set, straight from the packaging to start creating your flowers. You've got the punches, you've got the paper, you've got the scissors. You are good to go. However, we are going to sort of mix things up a little bit for this particular demo, because our Debbie Fisher, and I've just seen the craft along this afternoon actually, it's beautiful by the way, she's got a gorgeous craft along coming up on Thursday using these flower punches, and I thought, how about we use them in a little bit of a different way? So that's exactly what we're going to do for this particular card. All will become clear as we move through the demo.
Okay.
But we're only going to use one of the punches for this particular card, and it is our fantastic 1 inch circle punch. Every crafter needs at least one of these circle punches in their crafty stash. They are so super useful for lots and lots of different uses, not just for using with those amazing floral sort of designs. So I've got lots and lots of scrap cardstock, and this is literally the dregs of cardstock within my crafty stash. All those tiny little scraps that we might otherwise throw away, I'm using for this particular card, and I've picked out sort of rainbow colours. So I've got a lovely pink textured colour there, I've got this purple, and all I'm doing is I'm just punching out a circle, one from each one of these papers. Now it's easy if you turn your punch that way up, you can see exactly where you're punching. Just take that plastic cover out and then you can see exactly where you're punching into that paper or cardstock, and it just allows you to get the most from what you're punching from. Now we did say that 78 GSM paper is ideal, but this is actually a 300 GSM hunky-dory adorable storable.
So you can go a lot thicker.
Absolutely, and it's gone through that like a hot knife through butter, no problem whatsoever. If you are struggling a little bit to get through and punch punch through those papers or cardstocks, just turn your punch over, pop your little plastic sheath back in there and punch that way. You can get a lot more pressure through the heel of your hand than you can punching this way. But you've just seen that go through there, 300 GSM, hunky-dory, adorable, scoreable, like an absolute dream. So no problem at all. And these are just lots of random bits of cardstock that I've got from my crafty stash, all in the rainbow colours. And we're just going ahead and punching out a circle from each one of these. So a couple more, and they're all different GSM weights as well, just proving that you can use all sorts with these fantastic flower punches, aside from that lovely paper pad that you get in the collection. So now we've got all of our little circles punched out of those different
like big
colours.
Smarties.
They do, don't they? Anybody have those in their pancakes, maybe?
Oh yes, melted
Could
Smarties.
do. I wonder if they'll melt.
Well, if you stick them in the microwave, like,
Ooh.
yeah, oh yes.
Yeah. I think a little bit different. But all we're going to do, talking of sweets, we're going to create almost like a little lollipop style design. So all we're doing is we're just popping these into a circle, just having them overlap in an arrangement like so. And you can create all sorts of different patterns by just using your circle punch designs. This is why I love circle punches so much. They allow you to be really creative. Just start building them together in different shapes, in different patterns, and you can start to build together. You can see like that little like a lollipop style design there. Now all we've gone ahead and done already, you don't want to watch me stick all those down, it would be rather boring to watch, but the easiest way I found to stick these together is die cut a larger circle, just out of some scrap cardstock. I've just used a bit of white cardstock there, and use that as your base, and then you can build that almost like a little pinwheel around that. So it could be a lollipop. Reminds me a little bit of you know the little toys you used to bring down the beach, the little
the little
windmills.
the pinwheels, yeah.
Pinwheels, yeah, it reminds me of one of those a little bit. So
I love those.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
But so super easy. Just using a few of those punch circles, gluing them together, and that's ready now as a topper to go onto your card. So I'm going to create a really diddy little card here, and I will remember this time to tell you the measurement of the card base itself. Created this just using some of our A4 white card, and it is 5.5 by 3.5 inch in size. So a really sweet, cute little card. And we've got a matte and layer of white. I've just gone around the edge using my Spectrum Noir black art liner to pop a bit of faux stitching around the edge, just to give it that sort of whimsical, cute, funky little look and feel to this project. And we'll just pop some of our tape pen onto the back of there, and we'll centralise that onto the piece of black cardstock that we've just cut to about 1/8 of an inch larger here. So just making sure I've got a nice even border. Like we were saying earlier though, if you want a little bit more wiggle room, just pop some of your wet glue onto the back of that instead, and then that's just going to go onto the centre of our card base. So once again, some more of our tape pen onto the back of that. And that
will the punches, Crafty Lady Elwell says, can we use the glitter cardstock with punches?
Oh, I wonder if I've got any glitter cardstock down here. It will be a little bit more difficult when it comes to your glitter card because it is a little bit thicker and coated, but if we can find some.
Shall I get you some?
Yeah. Oh.
Ben's
off on his travels. They should be on that cupboard outside, the black cabinet. Should be some in there. Anyway, while Ben's gone, we'll continue to construct our cards. We've got our sort of our head of our lollipop there, and then I've just trimmed out, just using my paper trim, a little thin line of our black cardstock there. It's going to be our little stick for our little lollipop. So we are just going to pop some of our tape onto the reverse.
Tracy's on the job.
Oh, she's on the job. Good,
yep.
Good. Get her working. Hopefully she doesn't hear me. If she didn't hear
thankfully
me.
for you, she is down the other end of the corridor.
Thank goodness for that. That was risky business saying that, wasn't it? Goodness me. Oh dear, back to the car before I get myself into any more trouble.
Yeah, just move on swiftly. She's coming.
She's on her way, quick.
Thank you, Tracy.
Behave, be good. Right, so we'll put some of our tape pen onto the back of our lollipop there. Oh, she's in lovely red colour coming in of our glitter card. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bestie.
Thank you. Isn't this a nice colour? Not just one sheet, but we've got all these sheets to punch through. I think we'll do one at a time though. So we'll grab a piece of our glitter card. I love our glitter card. It's so smooth. It's not like a regular glitter card that can be quite texturous. It's lovely and smooth. So I'm hopeful that we can punch through. So let's grab our circle punch. Oh, yeah. Easy as anything. That. Look at that. I don't know why I ever doubted. How easy was that? So definitely it's a resounding yes. You can most certainly punch through your glitter card. I'm thinking now, I wish I would have done that in glitters. That would look super cute. Yeah. A little glittery lollipop. So we've got our lollipop onto our card. Then our finishing touch is As always, I like to get my sentiments from our old craft kits. There's some lovely sentiment stamps that we've brought out in those over the years. Stamp that onto our white, and I'm just going to do a little bit of that faux stitching around the edge. So just grabbing my black fine liner. And you don't want to be using a ruler for this. You'll find if you do use a ruler with your faux stitching, it tends to look a little bit not quite as homespun, not as authentic if you don't use a ruler. So just take your time, go around. I'm using a 0.5mm art liner here. You don't need it to be perfectly straight, perfectly even. You want to just give it that lovely quirky handmade look and finish to your card, and just go around the edge like so. And then just to finish that off, of course, we could not do a card without any sort of foam pad on there. So we'll bring in one of our foam pads just to pop onto the back of our sentiment. So
I love Carol's idea. She said you could make a lovely caterpillar with those as well. That would work really well, wouldn't it?
That would be great, actually. Yeah.
For the kids to do.
Oh, definitely.
You could use the little. Where are the little stamped eyes from recently?
Tiny treasures.
Tiny treasures, yeah. You could use those.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I would have done that now.
That would be cool.
But anyway, those are very, very quick, very easy, very simple little lollipop card. Just showing you a totally different use for those fantastic flower punches. Doesn't just have to be about using the punches to create flowers. Just look at them as basic shapes, like a circle, like an oval, and you can have tons and tons of fun with playing and creating lots of different things.
I love that. And again, just kind of thinking out the box just a little bit, showing the, create flowers, but create lollipops. Create caterpillars, have a little bit of a think. That is the collection, the showstopper. You get your free tweezers in there, £38.40, $56. Few quick questions and comments coming through. Thank you, PB Brewer Martin Powell says, 2 days have been added to my alarm schedule of early wake-ups. Thank you for these extra shows. Yeah, I mean, the shows, actually, having said that, the Second Chance Sunday show, I believe, is that at 5 o'clock, I want to say, on Sunday. So perhaps not as, don't quote me on that.
It's either 2 or 5. I don't think it's 12, so I don't think it's super, super early. So fingers crossed, you might get a bit of a lie-in.
It is 5. So even if you are Pacific, it's not as early, is it? So it's 9 a.m. Just to say the Saturday show, so yeah, 12 o'clock is the first one. So that will be 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific. Thank you, Bestie. The second show, she's just made me a cup of coffee. The second show, the 2 o'clock show, obviously will be 9 a.m. 6 a.m. So yeah, still fairly early, but it'll be worth getting up for. Love to Create LC says, hello Lily and Ben and team and everyone. I'm so thrilled that Crafters TV is bringing back everything that we love about Crafters Companion and more. I love it. Yes, we are back with a vengeance. And Colleen says, hello everyone. Hello. I've just got home from having breakfast with Sarah and Liam.
Oh, I saw the pictures actually. Yes. Looked like you had a fab time. A little bit jealous. Did you have pancakes?
They were at the Cracker Barrel, weren't they?
The cracker. Did you have crackers? Are you crackers? Are you crackers about craft? Who knows?
Let us know what you had. What did you chat about? What, did you get any goss off Sarah?
Let us know. You might know before we do.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when you get Sarah talking, you can extract quite a bit of goss, so hopefully you manage to get... Maybe you know stuff that we don't know. Let us know. Sarah, you say, thank you for everything you do for the crafting world. Card samples are beautiful, says Rhonda. Adorable Lily, says Colleen. And Carol says, yes, I've read that one. You can make the caterpillar. Just a quick question from Colleen, which is off the subject, but we don't mind that. She says, is there anything that you can do to get glitter paste to work again? Mine was stored properly, but a few have gotten hard. Anything that you can do to reactivate glitter if it gets a bit crunchy?
I'd make sure you give it a good stir. But otherwise, unfortunately, once it's dried, it's the same as once it's dried onto your cardstock, once it's dried onto your fabrics. Once it has dried out, if air's got into it, unfortunately, there's nothing really you can reactivate it. But do try and give it a stir if you can. But that's unfortunately the only sort of advice I can give on that one.
Okay. Keep the questions coming. We've got a couple of previews for you. This Easter collection, I believe, is launching on the 10th of March.
Oh, so, right. Anybody who was watching last week's launch party will know I had a little bit of a slip of the tongue. Oh. And I said the date that something was launching. And I got a bit of a tongue lashing in my ear from producer Nicola. And I promised, I said, I won't do it again. He waltzes in, week off, straight back in. Oh, yeah, it's launching on this date. We do not give the dates away, Mr. Moseby.
Oh. Oh. But
yes, Nicola also told us both.
In my defence, I thought you were getting told off because you said it on a day where we weren't previewing it. And today's like the official day where we preview. I've always given the dates away. Are we not supposed to?
Oh, well, if it doesn't launch on that day and it has to move, then we know who will blame.
Well, all I will say in my defence, also on that front, is on my, I haven't got it here, on my list, it actually says launching on, and it gives a date. So if you give me the information, I'm going to say it.
Well, let's blame someone else, shall we?
You know,
So this is the way it goes.
whoever put my notes together earlier on, if they put it on there, if it changes, don't blame me. I'm just telling you the information I know. Okay, at the time of recording, this is launching on March the 10th.
There you go.
STC. Subject to change. And Nicola is now issuing you an apology.
Yeah, I deserve one. I was berated, absolutely berated last week.
Were you actually showing the product though, or did you just talk about it?
We was just like this. It was a Wednesday night launch party. It was Bookworm. And it was
launch party?
Yeah, on a Wednesday.
Wow.
Don't get me started. So Debbie was about to was showing the product, and I popped. I went, oh yeah, it's next Tuesday. Never again. I'll never do that again. I've learned my lesson.
Well, I'm telling you, it's March the 10th. If it changes, not my problem.
You are in that day, so...
Yeah, exactly. So it will be my problem when we're in doing a show. I go, I saw we were doing the Easter collection today. No, it's Easter the 12th. At time of recording this show, it is the 10th. And what is so lovely about this collection, as you will see in just a few moments' time, is that you've got all of the different aspects of Easter, because you've got the cutesy with the cute little Easter bunnies. You've got I suppose, you know, what Easter is all about, of course, the religious connotations. I love, that's an embossing folder, isn't it, that you've got in the background, and that beautiful cross on there. So whether you want to kind of go, you know, traditional Easter, or you want to, of course, go, you know, Easter bunnies. Aww. And look at this, little chickadees. You've got the ability to be able to do that with this collection, and I think it's genius, really. I mean, look at that as well. That beautiful cross. How stunning is that? We did a mini Easter collection last year, didn't we?
We did,
but
called
nothing
Easter
quite
Joy.
as big as this. Easter Joy.
Easter Joy, yeah. Yeah, much smaller collection. So it's nice to have a full-blown Easter collection with your paper pads, with all your elements, your embossing folders, your stamps, your dies, all the beautiful goodies that we sort of know and love from a classic collection. We've got encompassed in this beautiful range.
And I haven't got official boards here, but you can see packaging-wise. So you're going to get.
Not?
No.
Has somebody taken my boards?
Liam and Sarah.
Liam and Sarah.
The Crafty Divas have probably seen them.
Oh, they probably have.
We'll have to make do. Second-class citizen, you see me. Look at this.
Well, there you go,
Terrible,
yeah. We don't get to go to the Cracker Barrel, do we?
No, eh?
We're more like scraping the barrel.
Yeah, oh, yes, I like that, yes. They're at the Cracker Barrel, we're scraping the barrel.
But
you do get your cracked Easter egg, which I think is super cute. And of course, then you have got the ability to pop in your little cute chick, because you get the stamps and dust. This is what I mean. So you've got your cute little baby lamb. You've got your little rabbit. And then you've got your little chick.
Chicken. Lay a little leg for me.
Quack.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Then you've got little Easter egg dies in there. You've also got in this set the, this is so cute. So the cards I showed you, there's a little like bunny triptych set in there. So you've got the little Easter bunnies in the little windows there, so you can create your own little triptych cards or create little shaker cards, which is super cute. Then you're going to get your set of Easter sentiments in here as well. And again, what's so lovely about this is that you're going to get things like Hoppy Easter to you. So you've got the fun side of things, you've got your traditional sort of Happy Easter in there as well. But then, as I say, you know, if you want to talk about the you know, traditional story of Easter, religious Easter, then you've got your Happy Easter and God Bless You. So again, you've got a mixture of the different sentiments depending on what kind of sort of angle you're going for. Then you've got your cute little bunny character, staying on the cute side of things. He's got a little carrot, look.
He's so cute. Look at him.
15-piece die set there for you to be able to build your own little bunny. Then you've got your stencil and die set. That's a super useful stencil, that one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you'll be using that time and time again. You've got dies and stencils, so that little church that you see on the right-hand side, that's all separate dies. You've got the separate skyline, you've got separate tree line, and that stencil, you'll be using it with everything. Glitter paste, ink, shimmer sprays, emboss it through your die cutting machine. Tons of possibilities.
You then got another 22-piece die set with the Easter basket. It's the little bunny butt.
Oh.
Look, he's delving in there, see if he can find something to eat, naughty bunny. But you've got
cute.
all of the individual dies there to be able to create that. This is stunning. So that is the embossing folder and die, which was used to create that project. I mean, that is, I think, probably one of the most stunning pieces within the set, isn't it, that?
I absolutely love that one. I love the fact that you've got the embossing folders to match the die. So, of course, you can use them separately, but use them together. Very clean and simple, very elegant, that card there. Bringing one of those sentiments, and it's going to absolutely speak for itself. It is stunning.
And then you've got your two-piece ornate cross as well. So that's the cross that I showed you on that project. Just there. So as you can see, you've got all of those different elements in stamp die and embossing folder form, and then on top of that you also get your super cute paper pad as well. And again, what's really nice about this is that you have got, you know, very sort of Easter specific designs in here, but then you've also got designs that you're seeing here that you can use, you know, right throughout the year on other projects as well. But that's super cute with the florals. Again, you've got more kind of like generic patterns and designs on here, more cute little ditzy florals in there as well. Again, loads and loads of patterns and designs that you can use year round, and then you've got, you know, very specific papers, like with your Easter eggs on, like with your little cute bunnies as well. So you get that included within the set as well. 36 sheets within that, potentially launching on the 10th.
As of time of recording, Monday the 10th.
Subject to change. I'm sure it will. Love the paper flowers and all the makes that can be made from the punches, says Peabury Brewer Martin. Colleen says Cracker Barrel. Oh, what you had the Cracker Barrel?
Yes.
I had the old timers breakfast, which is eggs, bacon, biscuits and gravy now.
Oh, biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits aren't what we think they are they?
The American biscuits, they're a bit like a scone.
Are they?
A bit like a scone,
Like
yeah.
a dumpling?
A bit like a dumpling, yeah, a bit like that.
Oh, harder. You also had cheesy hash brown casserole.
Oh.
So good, you say. Sarah said, what is said and happens at Cracker Barrel stays at Cracker Barrel. I'll never tell. Colleen!
Oh my goodness, what's happened at the Cracker Barrel? What has happened? We need to know. Go on, Colleen, let us know. Go on. You know you want to.
Producer Nicola's got FOMO now.
So do I.
Yeah, what have you been told?
We dread to think.
Are we both still here next week?
Yes, let us know that.
Did she say nice things about us all?
Probably not.
Pablo says, yippee for the noon on Sunday. Cute little characters, says Barbara R. And Stephanie says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lily, Ben, social superstar, CTV team and friends. Sorry, late. Was making brunch and it took longer than I thought.
Oh dear, we'll forgive you
We
just
will.
this once.
And Zoe says, well, it's no surprise that some of this will be going on my wish list, that Easter collection. Mind you, not too sure about the flowers on the chick's head.
Oh.
I quite like the flowers on the chick's head.
It's not real chick. No chicks were harmed in the making of this collection, don't you worry.
And Stephanie says, cute bunnies and paper. Ruth says, Ben, Lily, for that bookworm, with the glasses, that's the Bookworm Collection, which we'll look at next. All you need to do is add a lightning bolt and you have a Harry Potter bookworm.
Oh, yeah. Good shout.
You're a wizard worm, Harry.
A wizardy worm.
You wizardy worm. We're an hour into the show.
My goodness me, where's that flown by?
It's gone very fast.
It has gone very fast. Wow.
Time does fly when you're having fun. Let me get the goodies here. How many, Producer Nicola, of these do we have left? We have how many? 53 showstoppers remaining of the Bookworm collection. The showstopper is brilliant for the fact that you get everything within the collection, of course, and the showstoppery element, if you like, is the fact that you will be receiving the Bookworm paper pad for absolutely nothing. Leann's word of the day, gratis, zero, zip, nada, nil. Oh, we tell a lie. You haven't got 53 showstoppers left. It is 43.
Oh my goodness, getting quick.
The papers in here, Lily, absolutely beautiful.
I love this pad. Absolutely love it.
So very different, and obviously working great with the Bookworm, but papers that you will use elsewhere as well, right?
And I have to say, it's a real mix, this paper pad. There's some designs that are really quite modern, so you've got those lovely bright designs. Then you flip to something like that. I love a strip paper.
Yeah.
Really vintage, so I love the mix. Modern, contemporary, vintage, distressed. You've got it all in this paper pad. It's a must-have as far as I'm concerned.
I can understand why, well, the majority of you have bought the showstopper, and then a lot of people, majority of people then adding in an extra paper pad as well. So you get that for free within the set. but then you can obviously add more in there. These are just a couple of the cards that Leann made over the course of the show. That one I think is super clever.
Love that.
Using the B and the K from the book die and then inserting the specs on top to create the word book, I think is absolutely brilliant. All those dies you're going to get as well to create your book pile. And then this one here, again, using all the elements of the stamps and the, I don't know the exact name of it, I'll find out in a second when I read it on the board, but the Once Upon a Time little storybook there as well. I think that's
Chapter
super
1.
cute. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Thank you. And then you've got the little coffee cups on there too. A really lovely project. If you want to go back and see all of Leann's makes, she did 2 demos on Wake Up Call, 4 in the launch, so you'll have 6 from her, and then of course the one we're going to see with Lily in just a second. But this is what you get in a collection. You get the bookish era, which is all the sentiments. Again, I won't go through them all because it's nice for you to kind of discover these for yourself, but they are all of course relating to the fact that this is a book collection, not generic sentiments. And I think that's something that we do really, really well here at Crafter's Companion. We give you sentiments that will work perfectly with whatever the collection is all about. So this is that chapter 1. So if you want to be able to recreate that card that I showed you, then that's the die and stamp set that you're going to be using there. Creating your own bookmarks, I think really lovely. Again, you saw Leann using these over the course of the 2 shows, and that is the B and the K that was used to create that card there alongside the little glasses I'll show you in die form in just a second. But you get the dies to be able to make your little bookmarks or tags, and then of course you've got the stamp and then the die in there as well. That is your reading list. So again, those are the dies used to be able to create that project there. Then you're going to get this stack of books, still one of the most popular individual items. I know a lot of people were shopping individually, and apparently that stack of books, very, very popular. And again, go back to the earlier show, Leann showed you how to mask that and then create like bigger stacks of books. Next chapter, so stamps and dies there again to create those 6 different looks of the books there. Then you've got your bookshelf, the book collection. Those are the glasses. So your reading glasses, you've got in that sort of more aviator style, and then you've got your, well, just reminds me of Dame Edna. Or
I'm glad you said that. Exactly what I was about to say, Dame Edna, isn't it?
Or the Vixen from The Chase.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, Jenny Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those there as well, of course, are the arms for the back of the glasses. And then you've got the cutesy side of things, because of course it's a bookworm collection. You're thinking, well, where's the bookworm? There he is. There he is.
And his little baby bookworm.
Baby bookworm.
Oh.
So super cute. Then you've got the 2 characters here as well. So you've got the little girl with her nose deep in a book, and then you've got the little boy as well, full of adventures, that one. And that one is called Reading is Dreaming. And as we've talked about, Lily, like such a brilliant collection. And it's lovely that, you know, you can make quite cutesy cards with this, but then you can make more sort of grown-up cards as well. And a collection which I think is just applicable to everybody, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. I adore this collection. I think it's absolutely fantastic. There's so many different elements, and that paper pad for me has to be the top pick of the collection. If you are going for the collection, definitely, if you can, grab another one of those because you will absolutely love it. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different. I've not created a card like this for ages. We're going to do ourselves a double easel.
A double easel?
Double easel. So we'll start off with our regular easel. So we're taking a piece of that white cardstock, and it's going to be a 5 by 5 inch card blank. So just a regular 5 by 5 inch card blank onto there. And then on that front section, all we've done is we've scored it 2.5 to create the basis of that first part of our easel card. Then we've taken another piece of cardstock cut to 5 by 5, and that's going to be that second part of our easel. So all we need to do is first of all find our tape pen, which of course is hiding somewhere. There it is, buried under a pile of cardstock, and we'll just pop some tape all the way from that right hand side there, that right hand cut edge, up to that score line. You don't want any beyond that score line. We just need to pop our tape onto that section there. Then all we'll do is we'll grab that extra piece, that 5 by 5 inch piece of card, of our white card, and we'll just stick that, lining up that bottom section there along the bottom length of our card base, and we'll just stick those 2 together to create our first part of our easel. So that's sort of a regular easel style card. Then we'll bring in some of our mats and layers. So we've got that beautiful floral design, really nice bold print that we've got with those lovely coral tones and your jade greens. And we've taken a piece of our green cardstock, just cut to 1/8 of an inch larger, and we'll just mat and layer those together to give us a nice thin border of green. So tape pen onto the back of that, and then we'll just hover above until we're happy with where we've positioned that. And then once we're happy with the lining up of that, we'll just stick it down usually have a little bit of grace. If you don't apply pressure to the tape pen, you will have a little bit of manoeuvrability, but once you've burnished it down, it is pretty much stuck firm and you are good to go. Then we've got a piece of lovely linen cardstock, a sort of peachy, corally, pale colour tone. That's going to be our next matten layer, so that's cut to another 1/8 of an inch larger, and we'll just take those 2 matten layers and centralise that into the middle of that matten layer, and then once we're happy with where that's positioned, we'll just stick that down onto there. We've done exactly the same once again, so we've got 2 of the matching matten layers, and these are going to form the base and the top part of our easel card. So we'll just take our tape pen and stick these down onto our card base. So just move our tape pen onto the back there, making sure that we get that central, and then we'll just stick those 2 down.
I can safely say there's now only 42 of these left, as Ruth tells me she's just bought the Bookworm Showstopper and a mistletoe and bows 3D embossing folder and die set I found on the sale, you say. That's been checked out as well.
I think I know which one it is, the part of the 3D flower ones where you've got the nice big plate embossing folder.
Yes.
And you can die cut all the pieces out, I think.
Yeah.
Ruth, let me know if I'm totally barking up the wrong tree. It would not be the first time. But I think that's the one.
We expect you as well now, Ruth, seeing as you suggested it, to make a Bookworm Harry Potter style, please.
Yes, please do. We want to see it. That sounds absolutely fabulous. Now, that's the first part of our easel card done, matted and layered. But we need a stopper, and this is where our sort of double easel idea comes in to effect. So we'll grab our chapter 1 die set here, and we're just going to take that largest die within that book set. So you've got that inner section which you'll cut to create your pages, and then you've got that outer section which is kind of like the spine or the cover to your book. And we've grabbed a piece of that lovely dark green cardstock again. We've just scored that in half, so we've created like our own little mini card base. And we'll grab our die here, and we just want to have that score line there, that fold line at the top, and we've got our die, so it's going to hang over the edge ever so slightly, over the edge of that fold, and we'll just take that into position to make sure that doesn't move as it passes through that die cutting machine. And then we'll just run that through, and it's going to cut through those couple of layers of our green cardstock. It's going to create almost like a card base out of our little books. You can even use these to create little table settings, tiny little cards, little gift tags. It's going to work a treat with this fabulous little die. So we'll just pop that out of our cardstock. It's looking slightly odd at the moment. Don't worry, it will sort of all start to take shape in just a few moments' time. I'm going to then fold that inwards, and on that top section there, we're going to fold that down. So those 2 edges there, those 2 sort of points to that lower section of the book are going to line up with that fold line that we can see there. So just fold that down. Use your bone folder to burnish that. I've just got a pair of scissors. Imagine that's a bone folder. Just blur your eyes a little bit, and it's definitely a bone folder.
Definitely.
Definitely. Not a pair of scissors, not at all. And you can see that is folding together to create that bottom section of that, just like so. Then we have got our same die cut once again, and that's just going to stick along that bottom section there. So the same sort of idea as when we created that main easel, just some glue up to that score line. We don't want any glue beyond that score line. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to stick that onto there, just like so. And that's forming that second part of our easel, just like so.
Nice.
For that as well, we will need a stopper. So we'll grab something that we can use as our stopper. Shall we use, let's go for this,
the cup.
The little cup, yeah. So it could be a coffee cup, and I was thinking as well, I might be barking up the wrong tree, feel free to disagree with me, but I was thinking it could be almost like an inkwell. Cut the handle off, and that could be a little inkwell for like your little quill.
I feel like we have a little feather die somewhere, don't we?
Oh, Age of Elegance.
Look at you, straight off the bat there.
I know. Encyclopedic knowledge strikes once again, but yeah, pretty sure it was stamp and die set in Age of Elegance.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could be using your little quill alongside that, just a slightly different take on things. So we'll just take that from our same green cardstock, and we'll just run that through our die cutting machine. Then that can form our stopper for our inkwell, coffee cup, tea or coffee. You're more of a coffee fan?
Coffee in the morning, but I do like a cup of tea at night.
Ooh.
What are you?
tea.
Oh yeah,
Yorkshire tea, of course.
Aye.
Has to be.
I'm expecting to see you on one of those Yorkshire tea adverts at some point because they're getting all the Yorkshire celebs on, aren't they?
I'm not quite sure I'd put myself as a Yorkshire celeb.
Well, I do.
If they'd like me on the advert, Yorkshire tea.
Stewart, Sean Bean.
Oh yeah, give us a ring. You know where I am. I'll be more than happy. Yeah, drinking a cup of tea in the Crafters TV studio. Yeah. Oh dear, we could see it now. See it now. Anyway, back to the crafting. Just imagine that's a Yorkshire tea mug there.
Yeah.
We'll be away. All we're going to do, just because we need a little bit more sort of rigidity to this, because we need to pop a foam pad on the reverse with it being our stop, we're going to take a scrap of white cardstock here. We'll just cut this down to size. We'll grab our dotty tape pen. We'll pop some of our dotty tape pen onto the reverse of this, and we're going to do a little bit of almost like faux paper piecing. So of course you could be paper piecing all those extra little elements into there, but instead, just to save a little bit of time, we'll do a little bit of a cheats method here. So we'll stick that down onto our white card, and then we'll just grab our pair of scissors and just cut around the edge of our white cardstock there. So we've not got any of the white showing around the edges, but you can see it through. We've got a white drink here. We've got a mug of milk instead.
Yes.
A nice mug of warm
Hot
soya
milk.
milk here. Yeah, it's a nice sort of bedtime drink.
Yeah.
So it sort of fits. Just imagine that's a nice piping hot
Does anyone
mug
still
of milk.
have a hot milk before they go to bed?
No, I can't say I do.
Oh, Sam has a cold milk apparently before he goes to bed.
There you go.
Always a cup of tea for me.
Yeah.
Cup of tea before bed.
Yeah.
Just got to say hi to Karen, by the way, from Florida. She says, I just got home from having brunch with Sarah and Liam with my Crafting Diva friends. What an amazing time. I will post pics on I'm a Crafter's Companion shortly. Best day ever. Karen, will you spill the beans on any exciting news that was told in that little catch-up that you had?
What were you told? We're all so intrigued now. We would love to know, because I can guarantee we don't know what you know. So we would love to know.
Yeah. If we come to Florida, Nicola's asking, can we come to the Cracker Barrel with you? I don't think call it the Craft Barrel. The Cracker Barrel, and then you tell us what you know that we don't know.
Yeah.
Because what happens in the Cracker Barrel stays in the Cracker Barrel. So if we're there, you can tell us, and then we won't tell anybody else.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. It might be a little bit more difficult us getting to Florida. But you do have to be on shows tomorrow, Ben. You're not.
That's right. And actually, as you guys know, Leann has already taken the private jet to Florida, hasn't she?
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Well.
She was invited for tea, so she's probably there now.
Oh, is she going for tea at the Cracker Barrel? Or
I think so, yeah.
Is that the only eating establishment in the whole of Florida?
It's all that I've heard about today, the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
But there we are.
Never you mind. Anyway, right, back away from the Cracker Barrel and back to the card. So all we're going to do is we're going to pop our second mini little easel that's got our little mug of warm milk there as our stopper. And you can see there that creates a double easel style card there. But of course we do need a little bit more decoration for that top section. So we'll just fold our card down again. And at this point we're going to bring in some more of the lovely elements from this collection. So we will take, Nicola's saying I should have done, do you know what, Nicholas, this is the sort of thing I probably would have done if I had a bit more time, because I do like a triple easel. But what I could have done, and what I probably might do in future, is you could do the little mug as an easel.
Oh,
so you could
yeah.
do triple easel. Can you imagine? How cute would that be? So, of course, you can do that as well with your little mug there. But a double easel is where we're leaving it at today. Can't get too carried away on a Tuesday evening. Maybe that sort of thing we'd be doing on a weekend, a triple easel with a little mini mug on there. It's a sort of mischief that we could get up to. Right, so back to the die cutting. We're going to grab that little tag die that is part of this fantastic stamp and die set, the Read Me die set there. So we're going to tape that onto some of that peach cardstock. I'm not worrying whether my die is a little bit too long for that piece of card, because we are going to trim it down a little bit in just a few moments time. So we'll run that through our die cutting machine. These dies will all fit through your smaller machines as well. I know we're using the big Gemini 2. We could be using your midi, even your mini as well. These particular ones will fit through.
The mini is on the show tonight as well with a free storage bag.
It is. That's back.
You want to get that.
That deal, you guys always love that deal when you get your free storage bag. You never have too many of those storage bags. They are super useful.
Snap it up.
Snap it up while you can. So there's our little die cut tag. All we've gone ahead and done already is we've grabbed another one from our green, and we've just cut it down a little bit. So we've cut a bit of the bottom of that tag off. So we'll do exactly the same with our peach. So just line those up and just trim along like so, just so that they're exactly the same size. And then, as always, won't be a lily card without a bit of drop shadow into. We'll drop shadow the green underneath the peach. So a bit of tape onto the back of the peach colour, and then we'll just line that up around the hole in the middle there, and then we'll just offset those ever so slightly so you've got a little bit of that green sticking out underneath. And then that's just going to go onto that left-hand side of our card base. A few different elements to this card, a few different layers, but just showing how you can use a few of the elements within this collection all together, and they should mix and match nicely. So we'll pop some of our tape onto the back of that, and that will just pop onto that left-hand side of our card, just like so. Then all we've gone ahead and done is we've taken that lovely Reading is Dreaming stamp and die set. We've stamped onto some of our alcohol marker card. I've actually used the Pebble alcohol proof ink pad for this one, just so it's a little bit different to the usual black. And we've just gone ahead and die cut that and actually coloured it using some of our Tri-Blend brush pens. So nice colourways that should match with the papers that we've chosen. And then we've just grabbed that die once again, die cut that from the green cardstock just for a drop shadow underneath to make that pop a little bit better against that peachy coloured tag. So we'll just drop shadow that underneath. We'll pop one of our foam pads onto the back of there just to get it standing proud from our card base. Glue that into the centre, and then that will just go into the middle of our tag there. Just like so. Mind you, I'll take my tag off quickly because I've just realised I have got a piece of ribbon that we can tie through our tag.
Ah, yes.
Just because I hadn't pressed that down too hard yet, so we do have a little bit of grace where we can lift that up. We'll see if I can manage to get our ribbon through our little loop here. I believe this ribbon's quite an old one. I think it was from one of our old craft kits, so if you've got any of the ribbon left over from any of our craft kits, great to use that on lots of different projects. And we'll just tie that into a little knot on there just as a finishing touch. Of course, you could be using your twines, it could be your ribbons. Great for your little scraps of ribbons. If anyone does the same as I do, and when you get the little ribbons in the sleeves of clothes, the little hanging ribbons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always cut those out. They're great length for tying ribbon
What are they
bows.
actually for in ladies?
I don't know.
They're only in lady, like, you get them in dresses, don't you?
Yeah,
in
and
all
tops
clothes.
and all sorts. Yeah, I have no idea what they use are, but they do make great accessories in crafting, so definitely happy that they are still in clothes. Just because I think I've taken a bit of that adhesive off the back of that foam tape when we peel that back, I will just pop a bit of glue onto there to make sure it's still nice and tacky.
Yeah.
That'll go onto there. We've got our little topper, our little stamped image to go in the middle of there. And then the finishing touch, I've grabbed a sentiment stamp there. You're my favourite non-fictional person, which I think is quite entertaining. Nice to have the quirky sentiments as well as your more standard, more serious ones, if you like. Foam pad onto the back of there. And then that's just going to go on that right hand side there just to balance with the detail on the left. And very easily we've created ourselves not a triple easel, I'm afraid, but a double easel using some of the elements from the collection, stamps, dies, and that gorgeous paper pad as well. Super fun, but not too difficult at all to put together.
I absolutely love that. Adorable double easel, says PB Brewer Martin, as only Lily can do. Terry Grievan says, I love the double easel card, Lily, and it would be adorable with the triple easel idea as well. So next time.
Next time we'll have to do a little mug card. How cute would that be? A tiny little mug card. Oh, cute.
I will probably try that when my order comes.
Please do.
And Karen says, we felt privileged that Sarah told us some secrets. Her secret is safe with us. Lips sealed. Lol.
Oh my God, this is getting worse. I feel tortured, absolutely tortured.
It does say though, of course, I could be bought out. Lol. What do you want?
What do you want? Crackers?
The thing is though,
Crackers?
Crackers.
Pancakes?
Is the information worth whatever it is that you want though? That's the thing. Yeah, we don't know what the information is, so we're going to play hardball. we don't want to buy it. We don't want to buy the information.
We might already know the information.
Yeah. She might be double bluffing you. She might have told you something saying that we don't know something, so she told you, but actually we do know what you think that you know that we don't know. Anyway, Hillary says, the things in the clothes, they are to stop stuff falling off coat hangers. They go on the little hook on the coat hanger. The little bit in the middle of the coat hanger, apparently.
Well, I'd rather have them as bows on my cards, quite frankly. The clothes can fall off the hangers, it's fine.
And Samantha Cheney says, Lily, I applaud you and Debbie Robinson for being able to craft with long fingernails.
Oh, they are To be honest with you, I couldn't craft without them. Couldn't.
Just as well, if you want to go for the Bookworm collection, less than 40 of those left now. And also, as we mentioned, Lily mentioned, you can get your dies through the Mini. If you haven't got the Mini, then we have it on the show for you with a free storage bag. This is our little Gemini Mini manual machine, 6x3 in size. This one, of course, all folder operated, so no plates. You don't have to worry about the different plate combinations. And mini but mighty, this one. So as Lily says, you know, if you are looking to add manual machine to maybe the electronic machine that you've got, the Mini is absolutely brilliant. Great for doing things like your flowers as well. When you don't need to engage that big machine, our manual machines are great just for quick, easy die cuts. Of course, you can pop your embossing folders through there as well, 2D and 3D embossing folders, cut and emboss folders. Super portable. You've got the little suckers on the bottom there to keep that in place, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. And of course, you've got the power, the precision, and the portability with this machine. You do get your folder in there as well, so all folder based, as I say, so your dies will go in there to do your cutting. You've got your little shim in there too for your 2D embossing folders. It really is super simple to operate. And tonight, if you pick this up in the show, we will give you your storage bag to go with it as well. That is free, worth $12.99, that storage bag. Hello. So you can, sorry, every single time.
Maybe the storage bag will tell us the secrets.
The secrets are safe with me.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Storage bag, tell us, please.
I'll tell you nothing, apart from the Cracker Barrel was great.
Oh.
So there you go. That's enough from you. £23.99, $39.99. As I say, that tonight gives you that free storage bag. So snap it up. We are just about ready for another break. Thank you for those comments coming through. We'll have about half an hour left when we come back. So anything particular that you want to ask, feel free to do so. Anything else that you want to see, then again, please feel free to ask us. And we're very excited because, as we mentioned earlier on, we have got the return of weekend shows this coming weekend. George Akid is back, going to be hosting the Saturday shows for you. So a craft along this Saturday, 12 through until 1. So that is 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific. Then at 2 o'clock, which will be 9 a.m. and 6 a.m. we have got the brand new show, Make It Saturday. Going to be brilliant this week because Debbie Robinson will be on the show with him. He's also got Sarah on the show as well. Loads and loads of great features on that show. And then on Sunday, we are also back at 5 o'clock UK, so that is midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, with a pre-recorded show, but it's a show you will all know, the return of Second Chance Sunday.
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV, because every crafter deserves a second chance.
Put that.
You do know this real door, don't you?
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, dry blend, brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and dry blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopers, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft pads, full press, sparkle pots, Centura, pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and away. dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Hi, it's Julesy One Kenobi here with my hoodie on. I just thought I'd let you know another reason why I absolutely love Crafters TV. The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes. But the one thing for me that absolutely made me laugh so much I cried was the birthday week Vegas dressing up, where Ben was Belvis Mesley. And I just couldn't stop laughing because of the wig. The wig just did it for me, and I just absolutely couldn't stop laughing every time it came on. And that's another reason why I just love Crafters TV.
Colleen's just messaged, Colleen Basonic. We just found out, by the way, in the break that our Tracy, Crafty Bestie, has also been to Cracker Barrel.
So now we're feeling even worse, even more left out. And apparently there's a shop with merchandise.
By the way, the amount of times that we've mentioned Cracker Barrel today, I feel like we should be getting some sort of commission.
Oh gosh, yeah. I wonder if they'll pay for us to fly out to Cracker Barrel. We have mentioned your place many, many times.
Yeah.
Please?
Colleen, Karen, can you just let them know?
Yeah, put a good word in.
Next time you go in, just go, oh, we've got some friends of ours over in good old Blighty. They mention you loads. Any chance you can fly them over? Tammy was just asking, and we answered this earlier, but going back to the first time you did, what was the size of the card you did, the Shine a Light?
I have checked, but I've forgotten already,
Yeah,
so I will
so
check
have I.
again for you. It was 6.5 by 5.5.
Okay.
There we go.
Ben, says Colleen, loads of laughing faces. Lily and Ben, another great show and fun. We are getting ready to watch Sarah on HSN.
Oh, exciting.
And Karen says, yes, I'll be watching Sarah on HSN after this. I can't get enough of CC and Sarah. Has she got 3 shows, I think, hasn't she? Or is it 2? Is it 2 shows? 1 full hour. That will be with Adam, right? Yeah. We've got about 29 minutes left on this show, and we are going to show you our Ombre Paper Pads. You're going to get for £28 or $32. You get your 36 double-sided sheets, and then you get your 36 single-sided. It's like
that time. What was it I said that time? It came out like that. I can't remember what I said. Maybe it was double-sided.
Double-sided.
Double-sided, yeah.
Let me show you the double-sided sheets first of all in the set. Oh yes, Sean Connery. These are incredible though, aren't they? The colours are amazing. And what's so lovely about this is you've got all of these beautiful ombre effects. I love the fact that some are kind of like diagonal in their design. You get others which kind of go up and down, some which go across. I'm drawn to this, the beautiful orange and the yellow. I really, really love that. But you've got loads of great colours, loads of beautiful papers in here that you'll be able to mix and match into, loads of different collections that you'll already have. I mean, look at that one there again, kind of the colours there ombreing horizontally across the page, but you've got loads of fantastic colours to be working with. And what's really nice about this collection as well is that you've got your 36 double-sided sheet pad there. So that one, 180 GSM, then you've got your pearl ombre. So this is single-sided, but these papers here, if I give them a little wiggle, the same colours, but you've got that kind of beautiful pearl finish to them as well. If you miss the launch of these, that's a beautiful colour actually. If you miss the launch of these, here's your chance to be able to pick both of those pads up for £28 or $32. I feel like this would be quite nice actually to use with some of those flower punches that we had earlier on. You make some beautiful flowers with these, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Ombre pearl flowers, that'd work a treat.
So you get both in that collection. Should be £40. Oh, hello. Look at the shine on that.
Do you know what that looks like? It looks like you've taken one of our shimmering watercolour palettes and done a wash over the background.
It does, doesn't it?
Wow.
That is incredible. Should be £40, $50. You are looking at £28 or $32 tonight for both of those. Again, maybe you picked those up and you wish you'd bought more. This is your opportunity. We're going to have a look at these with you in a quick demo, aren't we?
We are, absolutely. And I thought we'll bring in some dyes, and I have checked. They are still on the website if you haven't already picked these up.
Yes.
Our fabulous Patchwork Creator Card. They work a treat alongside these dyes. So we've got the Warm Sunbeam, and we're going to start off by taking the two outer dyes. So you've got that main frame, and then you've got that outer dye, which is going to allow us to cut that as a full frame rather than just cutting into our cardstock. So we'll grab those two dyes. We'll take a piece of our white multi-purpose card, and we'll just pop those down onto our cardstock. We've got to line those up so we've got an even spacing between the two dyes. You want that gap between both dyes to be equal all the way around. So just make sure we manoeuvre those into position. Then once you're happy with where you have lined those up, you're going to take some of your low tack tape. We'll pop a piece onto that top section there. Don't worry about the outer edge, don't worry about these sections, that's all going to be waste. So if it does end up ripping our cardstock as that goes through the die cutting machine, that won't be a problem at all. And then just another piece onto that bottom section, and that shouldn't move at all as it goes through our die cutting machine. These will fit through on the Gemini Junior plates, which is exactly what we're using here. Our base plate, our frosted shim, magnetic shim, and then finally another cutting plate onto the top there, and then that's just going to run through our Gemini die cutting machine, and it'll cut that lovely frame out that we can start to use alongside those gorgeous ombre papers. Now, do you have a favourite? Is it the regular? I don't even want to call it regular because it is still absolutely gorgeous. Is it the regular ombre pad, or is it the pearl paper pad? You don't have to choose in this bundle because you do get both.
Exactly
both
right.
Equally gorgeous. I struggle to choose a favourite. I have gone for the non-pearl for this particular card, but of course you could recreate exactly what I'm about to put together now using the other pearl paper pad. So there we've got our frame, really lovely delicate die cut frame that we have there that's going to form the basis of our card. Now all we've gone ahead and done already is we've taken that die once again. That time we cut it without that outer die, so we just cut that inner die on its own into some of our black card. Then I stuck the white die over that black piece, giving it a slight drop shadow to the left and slightly down from that white piece. And then afterwards I trimmed around the edge using my paper trimmer to give that thin border of black. So that's how you can get those thin borders, by just using that inner die without the outer die for that bottom layer. So that's our frame ready to go. At this point we'll bring in some of that lovely ombre paper pad. So we've got the choice of the sort of darker area there, or we can go for a slightly lighter colour tone. Absolutely beautiful design with that particular sheet from the pad. And then we'll bring in all those inner pieces from our frame. Now, what I want to do is I want to cut all these inner pieces, but I want to keep that same flow of the paper to get that ombre effect even when it's paper pieced back into this frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my magnetic shim here. I'm going to take my outer die just to help me line it up to make sure I've got all these pieces in position, and then I'm literally just going to go around using that magnetic mark and just paper piece almost, if you like, by using the dies, all those pieces back into the areas, the spaces that you can see with the dies, and that's going to allow me to get that ombre effect by using the dies in this way. So we'll just go around and just pop all of those dies onto our magnetic sheet.
Michelle's just messaged to say these pads as well make great backgrounds for the paper dolls.
Oh yeah.
Hi Lynn Morton, who's joined us, saying good evening Ben and Lily, and all the team from Newcastle. Hello Lynn.
Hello, just up the road.
And Amanda says, I used to live in Florida and there was one, the Cracker Barrel, just off the I-4. What I want to know is if Sarah sat in the rocking chairs on the veranda outside Cracker Barrel. Lily, their shop always has Brill gifts, apparently.
Oh, so is there more than one Cracker Barrel? Is it a chain? Is it a single store? I'm intrigued. I'm going to be going home researching Cracker Barrel. It'll be me tonight, be my night sorted. Forget all the prep and samples I need to. I'll just be sat there looking about Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, and not making pancakes either.
Absolutely, yeah, no pancakes, just Cracker Barrels. Yeah. That'll all it be. Well, I might have crackers.
There'll probably be loads of pictures up by that point as well, because Colleen and Karen did say they were going to put pictures up on the Anna Crafter's Companion page, so you'll be able to get a feel for the place, I would imagine.
Yeah, I saw a few earlier, which was lovely to see, but I'm looking forward to seeing even more, because it seems like you guys had a fantastic time, even though you now know more than we do.
Yeah.
So we've just gone through and we've die cut our all our little extra pieces, those inner pieces that we'll piece back in. So we'll just take those out of that magnetic sheet. I'm not going to pop those out of the die just yet. I'm sort of trying to keep them into that arrangement so it's easy when I come to paper piece these back in. It's a little bit easier to see exactly where everything needs to go. So just easing those off our magnetic sheet, and then we've got a couple of pieces on the plate there. So what we'll do is we'll grab our card base and we'll start to layer up our card ready to go. So we've got our white card base, we've got some mats and layers. We've taken that same beautiful design from the Ombre Paper Pad, we've matted and layered it onto some black cards. See, once again, final demo, but we're sneaking in even more black cardstock. You can see I use it day in, day out in my crafting. Love adding that little thin 1/8 of an inch border of black. And we'll just pop that into the centre of our card base. Got a piece of white cardstock matted and laid onto some more black, and that's going to go in the middle of there again. So we'll pop even more tape pen onto the back of there, just get that stuck down nice and quickly and easily. So that will go into the centre of there. Then we'll take the frame. What I've done already with this one, with the drop shadow, is I've just gone round and I've taken the A4 double-sided foam sheets, which are absolutely brilliant for cutting down. So you can create almost like foam pads of any shape and size. It's a fabulous adhesive to have in your crafty stash. So I've just cut really, really thin strips of that, and then the battle will, of course, be peeling off the backing, but we'll just go around and take off all of the backing off our tape, and then we can stick this piece onto the centre of our card. It really does make a difference by having a little bit of lift, by having our foam tape onto the back of here. So you've got that drop shadow underneath this piece as it sticks down onto your topper. So we'll just peel all these backings off. You don't need tape all over the backing, just make sure you've got plenty around the edges and a few bits into the centre just to support it so it doesn't sort of dip in the centre as you stick it down.
Yeah.
So we'll just remove that final one there, and then that will go into the centre of our card base. And then it'll be a case of grabbing our extra pieces that we've die cut from our Ombre Paper Pad and just basically piecing them back into those recesses that we've created into our card. So we'll just go around, we'll take the dies one at a time, and then they'll just go into their corresponding sort of like compartments, if you like.
Yeah.
So we're going with some of our tape onto there.
Like a little crafty jigsaw, isn't it?
Yeah, I love these dies. There's something so satisfying about putting these together. They're great for showcasing all of your different pattern papers, whether it's your ombre papers, whether it's the pearl papers, gorgeous pattern papers. They're just so much fun to put these together.
I like the idea of doing like photos in these as well. Would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be super cool. You could have like a little face in the middle there. That could be quite humorous, could that?
Yeah.
Something a little bit different. And of course you can put all sorts of different things in the middle there. I've created these before using the shaker numbers in the middle. That works quite nicely as well. Literally anything at all you can use alongside these. So they're a great sort of builder item in your stash that you can use alongside lots of different add-ons. So we'll pop that one into there, and then we'll just go around. And you can see it's so much easier by having these sort of laid out. If you lay them out onto your craft desk, onto your glass mat, sort of in the order that they came out of that positioning we did at the start, it does make it a lot easier as to where you're lining them all up.
Whilst watching you stick, Colin says, lots and lots of Cracker Barrels, famous for their breakfast and dinners, all homemade comfort food.
Ooh. Great
store also in every shop, adorable items. It is a chain, says Anna Marie, and Rhonda says the first one opened in September the 19th, 1969 in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Wow.
It's now in 45 states.
Oh my goodness, wow, it's much bigger than we realised.
But why is it called that name, is what Nicola's asking. Colin says, love the Ombre Paper Pad, so beautiful. Bought 2 of these, says Karen Fisher, very versatile. And Stephanie says, no pancakes here today. I made poached eggs over toasted sourdough bread with mozzarella, roasted cherry tomatoes, drizzled pesto and pieces of imported provolone cheese. I've never even heard of that.
Wow.
Provolone cheese.
That sounds fancy, does that? Blimey me.
Oh dear.
Bit posher than pancakes.
Yeah, keep your pancakes.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Your sourdough bread. Wowzers.
I'm just looking forward to all of the chaos which will be my kitchen
Oh gosh,
when I get home in about half an hour's time.
It's not really what you want, is it? When you're coming from work. Chaotic kitchen. Pancakes left, right and centre being flipped on the floor.
Yeah, well, I'll be flipping, so they'll be perfectly done.
Wow.
I'm top flipper, me.
Top flipper, yes.
Yeah. It's just all of the flour and stuff that we all over the side when Daisy's making.
Oh.
She's very good at kind of creating in the kitchen, but she's also very good at making an absolute mess.
Oh no, there's nothing worse, is there?
No.
Messy kitchen, it's not good at all.
It sort of leaves everything all over the place after she's been. But there you go. At least she's being creative.
Well,
it's like in the world of craft, isn't it? You see.
Well, I suppose, yes. You
have a
come
lot
into
of fun,
the
make a lot
studio
of
at
mess.
times, and there's a lot of mess, isn't there?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But yeah, I suppose it's all part of the fun, isn't it?
Exactly right.
So final little piece there is going to go onto that top section, but of course we do need something for the middle. So this is where we're going to bring in that fabulous Bookworm collection. So what I've done is I've taken that little book die that's part of the stamp and die set, where you have loads of books. And all I'm going to do on this one is I'm not going to colour in the book at all. I'm just going to colour in the book pages. So grabbing our muted brown tri-blend pen there, just to take that stark white edge off it, just to give it a little bit more of a realistic look and feel by bringing in a little bit of colour. So we'll just go for the lightest, and then we'll go for a little bit of that mid-tone. We're not going to go up to the dark tone. I don't want to make it look too aged. We want it to still have a slightly newish feel to it. And then all we've done is we've stamped that once again, but this time onto one of our ombre papers, literally just a little scrap that I cut off as I was doing my mats and layers. And all we're going to do is a little bit of paper piecing. So I just take my scissors and cut right up against that edge of the stamp line. So just going around the edge of the book there, and then we're just going to cut the pages off. So we've literally just got the book cover. We're going to have an ombre paper pad book cover. A bit funky, that, isn't it? A bit posh. Ombre book cover.
Emma's just asking, it says, I'm not sure if it's been mentioned, but can you use the hold and release sheets with those dies?
Yeah, of course you could. Absolutely, yeah. Nothing stopping you from doing that. If you find that a lot easier, then by all means, go ahead and use those. So we'll just pop that onto our stamped image there, just lining it up, and then we've got our paper pieced ombre book there, and then we'll just go on to, of course, a little drop shadow of our black card, just to make that stand proud from the card base a little bit better. So that will go onto there. And then the final finishing touch is we'll grab a foam pad. Might actually have a little double layer of foam pads onto the centre of here, just because we've got one layer of foam for that outer frame. So just to make sure that this is going to stand nice and proud from the card base, we'll just pop one layer of the foam down first, and then we'll go in with a second layer. So we've got double height of foam pad into the middle of there, and that will go into the middle of that circle there. Then the final finishing touch, I have to bring in one of those lovely little sentiments there. We've got reading is dreaming with your eyes open, and that just can go into that bottom section there, just to finish it off. Nice simple design, but just showing how you can use some of your dies you might already have in your crafty stash alongside these lovely ombre paper pads. It's just one of those staple paper pads that I'm sure, if you're anything like me, you'll be using time and time again. That will just go into the middle of there, and then we've got our little book card, nice and simple, ready to go using those beautiful ombre paper pads.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. And just to show you again, fan-blooming-tastic. If you want to grab them, let me show you again everything that you're going to get. The ombre paper pad combined with the glitter ombre paper would be awesome, Stephanie Theodos.
Oh, yeah.
It really would. I just think these are gorgeous. And you get the two pads, of course, for that price. This is the single-sided pad with that pearl finish, and you can really see that beautiful shimmer and shine coming through here. It's absolutely beautiful. And as I said, all of these perfect colours ombreing into one another. And what's lovely is that you've got designs like that where you've almost got like, well, that one there, like a diagonal ombre, and then you've got, you know, kind of ombres going vertically, horizontally. And yeah, think about all of the different collections that you'll be able to use these with. You know, using these with your flower dies, creating some really beautiful ombre petals. I just think it's great. And as I say, brilliant, isn't it, for the fact that you've got this pad here with all of those beautiful colours with that sort of pearl finish to them. And then you've got those colours replicated once again in your second paper pad, which is double-sided. So you've got the best of all worlds here. Just a lovely collection of beautiful colours. If you love, you know, things like those glitter pads like Stephanie's mentioned before, then you're going to go absolutely wild for these, especially at that price, just £28 or $32 if you're a Platinum member. That's the price for both of those within that bundle. I'm loving the card, Lily, says Colleen. Lovely card, says Lynn Morton. And Sarah says, I think the Sheena Crystal Visions book stencil would make a fab background with the Bookworm collection. Absolutely. Busy for these. Bookworm Collection, very, very busy for that as well. Down to, I think, like low double figures if you want to jump in and grab that. And we've got a brand new launch coming up tomorrow. I can safely say that is happening, unless something really drastic happens, which is the Alphabet Sparkle. This, if you've loved the Touch of Sparkle that we have brought you previously, this, I think, is going to be right up your alley, right up your street, because it is your way to be able to personalise, but personalise with the Touch of Sparkle. What you're going to get is your stamp and stencil set. So obviously you're going to get your 52, you're going to get your 26 stamps, 26 stencils. So basically to be able to personalise and then pop your stencils over the top to place your sparkle wherever you want it to go. So you can do things like cute little bags. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. You can also create, I mean, how cool is this? And by the way, you do get all the sparkle to go with that as well. New baby, that's super cute.
Cute, isn't it? And I love the fact that you get all the gems and all the pearls.
Yeah.
So if you remember our original Touch of Sparkle that we brought you, goodness me, about a year ago, maybe a year or two ago.
No way, is it really?
Well, probably is that long, knowing how it was. Yeah, getting on for a year ago, I think. So it's completely different gem colours and pearl colours to what we brought you before. So a brand new gem box, a brand new pearl box. You've got all your stamps, all your stencils. They are absolutely fabulous and so much fun to put together.
I'll show you the boxes of the sparkle in just a second. I mean, that's really cute, isn't it? Use that with the
Bookworm.
Bookworm.
Oh yeah.
Read.
Oh, it sounds a bit rude, that.
Doesn't it?
You give it to a child who doesn't like reading. I'll give you this. Read.
Read
it's a
now.
command. Do it.
What else have we got in here? Oh, that's super cute. One of the split space dies.
One of mine. Thank you very much.
That is one of yours. I was just about to say down the bottom there. That's one of yours as well. There.
It is. Yeah.
Hello.
I've been busy.
You have been busy.
They work lovely with all the different split space styles. I did about 2 or 3 with those. They work.
Oh, here's
really
another one.
nice.
Hang on.
Yeah. Oh,
here she comes.
Coming up.
That one.
There it is. Told you.
Love.
They work nice.
They do. Have you done any more in here? Let me have a look. So pull another Lily one out. I think that might be all of yours.
Might have gone over to Florida, or it might be down at Hobby Maker. Who knows?
Ooh, I love this one. Jan Marshall.
Let's have a
So
look.
look, congrats on your engagement. Boing.
Woo! Oh, I do like that. Nice W card.
That is a W card.
W card. I've not made one of those in years.
I don't think I've ever seen one like
W.
that. Hello. I don't know why I'm doing
Not
that
again.
tonight.
I wonder if that card knows about the Cracker Barrel.
Well, I don't. Probably.
Oh, no.
It wouldn't tell you if it did.
Yeah, it wouldn't, would it? Dear, oh dear.
Sarah.
That's nice.
Mum.
Pretty, pretty.
Oh, and this one's quite cute as well. Love. So those are just a few samples there. So obviously, let me show you the different colours of the gems you're going to get as well. They're all really cool. I love this. Launching tomorrow, so make sure you're in for that. Look, all.
Oh my goodness. Tracy's ripped the box open. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's nearly as bad as if anybody watched last week's shows when Debbie Robinson literally destroyed a paper pad.
What did you do?
So she opened the paper pad and every single page sort of ripped apart. So the whole back fell off. Every page then became a separate loose leaf sheet.
Oh.
Yep.
What was
What's
she
she
like? Look at all the colours in there, though. Goodness me.
Beauty's in there. Look at that.
So all of these are new colours to the ones that we've had previously?
Brand new.
That is incredible.
So imagine if you got the original, you now get this one when it's launching tomorrow, how many different colours of gems you're going to have.
You've got in here 9 colours, 1,000 3mm, 255 mil.
Wow.
Let's just double check and see if that. No, we're not going to do it, obviously.
Well, we've got about 8 minutes. Should be able to do that. Any quick counter.
And then also, ooh, the petals.
The pearls.
So again here, 9 colours of pearls. You've got 800 in the 3mm size, that smaller size, and you've got 200 in your 5mm sizes as well. These are just absolutely fantastic, and I would imagine that if you did, I would love to know when the original Touch of Sparkle was. It wasn't 2 years. It can't have been 2 years ago.
I hope not. Was it last year? I hope it was last year.
Was it? So chances are, I mean, even if you have been sparkling up everything, chances are that you will still have lots of pearls and gems left, but isn't it lovely that we now furnish you with more pearls and gems to be able to use with that new collection, and how great again that you've got the alphabet there for you to be able to personalise all of your projects up. It was July last year.
Not too bad then. Not like, do you remember the plaid paper pad conundrum a few months back?
Oh yeah,
it was
when was
like
that
2
again?
or 3 years ago, something terrible like that. It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. Ben had to have a lie down in a darkened room
Did.
after
Still,
that show.
I still
Haunts
have
him
not
to this day.
recovered from that. Thank you to Carol, who says, love this card. Yep, we're going to have to get the Bookworm. If you want the Bookworm, by the way, you will have to be super duper quick on that because we are selling out of that showstopper very fast. Looking forward to watching and getting those tomorrow, says Lynn. And Stephanie says the design team has come out with some fabulous samples. Yep, you'll be able to pick those up. Get in nice and early tomorrow. Set your alarm ready for wake up call to jump in and grab those. Just a couple of other little bits and pieces to show you. Our out of this world deal for this evening are our stash and store boxes. So the 4-piece collection. I think I always get confused with this, but you get 3 of each of those, don't you? I think. Well, yeah, I'm sure you do. Details on the website. £16, £22.40. Originally designed, as you can see there, to kind of store your fat quarters and fabrics. But I guess useful for all sorts of storage, really, those, aren't they?
Absolutely, you can use them for anything. They're wipe clean as well, so if you want to use them for things other than craft, maybe it's your lotions, your potions in the bathroom, you do get through.
Yeah.
3 per.
3 of each
So 12.
of the. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. For £16, £22.40. Normally
on that.
£40 or $51.80. And then we've been putting together quite a few collections recently where you can learn kind of like different bits of craft. So this is the Explorer kit for tonight, the Learn aDoubles collection. So if you've been watching any of the Beautiful Beginnings shows we've done recently, we've done kind of Learn mixed media, haven't we? We've done Learn die cutting, Learn embossing folders. This is the Learn aDoubles. So you've got 2 beautiful aDouble dies in there as well. So you've got your Elegant Peacock, then you've got that Into the Woods, 2 sets of your Centura Pearl. So you've got the Christmas Red 10 sheets. You've also got 10 sheets of your Baby Blue. And of course, if you're working with intricate dies like that, you need your Dotty tape pen. So we have furnished you with one of those in that bundle as well. Brilliant price once again, £16 or whatever the price was, $24 if you are a Platinum member. We are just about done. Lily, thank you for a fantastic show. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Good.
When are you back?
I believe it's next Wednesday. I'm sure I'm on Beautiful Beginnings, which means I'll be teaching you how to craft.
Yes, we get to craft together.
It'll be fun, I can't wait.
Yeah?
Should be good.
I've actually loved the Ben's Beautiful Beginnings because I just get to have a bit of a go, and I've really loved it. And you'll also be in Essentials Corner answering all the questions.
Oh, didn't we do the original Essentials Corner?
I want to say that you and I did. We did, didn't we?
We did. We were trailblazers, and now it's come back as a proper full-blown segment.
Yeah.
So we were the originals and the best.
We just thought one night, we'll just sit over there, have a bit of a chinwag.
Take the weight off our feet, have a little sit down.
Look how it's taken off. See, the original and the best. Massive thank you to Lee. Thank you to you guys for watching as well. Thank you so much to Superstar Susie on the socials tonight. Thank you to Rachel. Thank you to Crafty Bessie. Tracy George was in earlier as well. Thank you to George. He's back this weekend. Thank you to Leann. Thank you to Nicola. And also thank you to Jamie and Sam from earlier. That was today, was that yesterday?
Yeah, today. This has become like an Oscar speech. Thank you to them and thank you to them and thank you and thank you.
Have a brilliant rest of your Tuesday, whatever you're doing, Mardi Gras-ing, pancaking, cracker barreling, whatever it might be. We'll be back here on Crafters TV tomorrow. Until then, make sure you watch Sarah on HSN. Bye for now.
Bye.